This is our home. And for 18 years, we've been dedicated to doing what we can to help people and their pets. Whether it's at our clinic, out on the streets, in the alleys and backyards, wherever we have to go. This journey began in 2002, when we started a mass spay-neuter program after seeing how many animals were euthanized because there wasn't enough space for them. It wasn't easy in those early days. Sometimes we weren't sure we'd make it, but we knew the mission was critical.
To my recollection, going back at least 15 years, and the number was probably greater before that, when we first started to measure it, but we were killing about, unfortunately, 25,000 animals, give or take, a year in the Kansas City metro area, which prompted people like Michelle to try to figure out what is it that I could be doing. Adoption, there was plenty of adoption work, and the adoption centers were doing great work, and they were trying to keep ahead of the supply of animals, but the demand just wasn't there, and something had to be done to slow those intake.
In the last few years, it's been a different story. Our community understands the importance of what we do and how we've been a part of making change in Kansas City. Not only have we spayed or neutered over 130,000 pets and protected more than 80,000 against disease, but we're also one of the largest suppliers of flea, tick, and heartworm protection in the country. Each month, we go into underserved communities to help educate and vaccinate animals who might otherwise go without. And our outreach team is on the streets 6 days a week, educating pet owners, providing them with supplies, helping them keep their dogs and cats healthy, safe, and in their homes. That includes a pet food pantry that supplies thousands of pounds of food to shelters and struggling families throughout the metro.
There's a lot of animals in great need, and preventing animals from coming into shelters in the very first place is an incredibly important thing that Spay Neuter Kansas City does on a routine basis. Their ability to have conversations with people, provide them the necessary resources, give them information on how to be a responsible pet owner, and provide basic medical care are key elements in preserving that very special bond between people and pets.
Now it's time to build on what we've accomplished, to take the next big step. That doesn't mean we'll stop doing surgery or providing vaccines, helping with pet food and supplies, keeping pets out of shelters and off the streets, or funding emergency cases. What it means is that we want to be the first call people make when they need help with their pets. And it also means it's time to take bold steps forward to become the organization we're meant to be.
One of the reasons why I've always liked working with Spay Neuter KC and Michelle in general, because it's always, what can we do? How can we help? What else can we do? And I'm a firm believer in that. And any chance that you can to help people understand, educate them, and give them resources is better off for the community. Instead of just saying, you need to go to a full-service vet, go find one. How can we help people go those extra steps? And that's one of the reasons why I think this is going to be so successful in all the community, not just Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas, Independence, wherever. That outreach is so critical, and I'm excited.
As the future takes shape, we'll be focused on continuing to help more than 25,000 pets a year and keeping pets off the streets, out of shelters, and in their homes. We'll be dedicated to change, guided by compassion, and leading with love. And we'll be doing it with a new name and a new look.